What is it that cannot wait until tomorrow, Scipio?
I have a proposal.
And so I gather.
We've been fighting Hannibal for 9 years. And you have given Rome a shield which the enemy cannot seem to break. You have held Hannibal.
Yes. What's your point?
Victory comes not by the shield, but at the point of a sword.
Those are very pretty words, Scipio. But we made exactly the same mistake before, and it brought us to the edge of destruction.
Only a fool would make the same mistake twice. I say we keep the shield you have given us, but we take an invasion force to Spain. While Hannibal is occupied here, we'll rout the Carthaginians there. It's exactly what he did to us.
And who will lead this new army? Aren't you a little young to lead an army under the standard of Rome? You know the rules.
And you, Fabius, know how to break them.
I'm sorry, Scipio. I don't think for one moment Rome would take the risk.
But Fabius underestimated Rome's desire to resolve the war with Hannibal. And having observed Hannibal for more than 10 years, Scipio was about to prove just how much he'd learned.
We must always ask ourselves, what does the enemy least expect? And then we should do it. His brothers will expect us to engage them in open battle, as we have always done. But we shall not. Instead, we shall do exactly what Hannibal failed to do in Italy. We'll go straight for their capital. New Carthage is our goal. We will lure their defenses away and ambush them. Then we shall sack the city. There will be no mercy.
We face the greatest crisis in the last 40 years, when the enemy treads on our soil and threatens our very existence. All measures must now be taken to ensure the security of the homeland.
Should we not then recall Hannibal Barca from Italy?
It is due in no small measure to Hannibal Barca that we find ourselves in this predicament. Had he not ventured on this fool's errand in Italy, had he not deprived Spain of its defenses and given comfort to our enemy?
The council's decision not to recall Hannibal was a disaster. In a crushing defeat, the Carthaginian forces were destroyed at the Battle of Great Plains. Hannibal remained in exile for another year until he was finally recalled to defend Carthage and save the reputations of the politicians who had betrayed him. But the odds were against him from the start. In his 16-year campaign against Rome, Hannibal hadn't lost a single battle. assembled a force of 50,000 men, outnumbering Scipio's army of 30,000. His 80 war elephants were primed to deliver a single charge at the Roman infantry. But Scipio anticipated Hannibal. At the last moment, as the elephants charged, great channels opened in the Roman lines, drawing the beasts into corridors of death. The elephants that survived turned and fled, stampeding their own men.
Each of my Roman enemies revealed a weakness that I could exploit. I had outwitted, outfought, and outlasted all of them. But not Scipio. Scipio had imitated my strategy, copied my tactics, and now I saw just how well he understood me. He ordered the cavalry he had taken from me to seal our fate, just as we had done to them at Cannae. At Zama, he used everything he'd learned from me to destroy me.
General! You've got to save yourself! You've got to save yourself! While you're alive, you will never feel safe! Your path will never be without hope! Save yourself, General!
Hannibal fled from Zama. The war was over. Rome had won.